All right, welcome to the KVJ After the Show podcast.
Kevin's eyes look insane, but he's got new hair. Virginia is a witch, and she farts in her chair. Jason is a spaz who's got an old man's ass. Welcome to the After the Show podcast.
Oh, yeah, baby. Here we go. It is the Wednesday KVJ After the Show podcast. Hello, hello. Looks like, unfortunately, we are going to have a good bit of rain here all the way through the rest of the week. And even through the weekend, I start wondering what that's going to do to all the big plans, because you got the big old Winterfest boat parade happening on the New River in Lauderdale on Saturday. So,
I was supposed to go to a rooftop Christmas party in Delray tomorrow. I just got the message it's been moved off the rooftop.
Oh, because that would have been such a cool entrance. You flying in on your broom.
Yeah.
That would be awesome, actually.
I just need a crane.
Yeah.
Oh, that's too bad. Where was your party going to be?
Delray at Elevate.
Elevate, okay.
The new Opal.
Okay.
Wow.
Yeah.
It sounds something I would not go to.
It's a very fancy hotel.
Oh, nice. Yeah, doing a lot more rooftops these days in every town.
Rooftops really work, especially in a place like Delray, West Palm, because there's action. And there's fun stuff to look at, and it just looks cool when you're in like a little city, a little metropolitan area, and it's like a rooftop. You're like, wow, this is badass.
Can't spell rooftop without oof. And ain't my cup of soda.
You don't want to go with me?
I'm not a rooftop kind of guy. If I had some drinks and I had a buzz, I'd get up there. But if I had to go up there stone cold, sober, and chill, and have a meeting, like, I'll FaceTime this one, guys.
Tap out on that. Yeah, that is the big thing. I mean, Miami's had them for a while. Lauderdale's got several different places with rooftops. But yeah, West Palm is really making a push. There's a lot more places, that right downtown, they're getting ready to do the big rooftop pool right there at Roxy's.
Yeah, that's going to be exciting.
That's going to be big. And so they got that going on. They're trying to do more rooftop type places. Almost any apartment complex or anything that opens up now, they always try to do the rooftops. So,
have we heard anything from John about when that thing's going to open up?
They had some delays. I was down Clematis Street in West Palm the other day, and they did not have, because they had the street blocked off for what they needed. I think it's supposed to be pretty quick. It's either I think, if not now, it was going to be maybe first part of January. I think by the middle or end of January, it should be open.
Fancy.
Yeah. So that will be big.
I can't imagine how fun that's going to be. I mean, that place knows how to party already. Roxy's rooftop with a pool.
Yep.
Oh, bathing suits optional.
That's right.
Probably not going to happen. Look, community pool stuff, I don't know. I've got my own opinions on stuff like that.
Yeah. But yeah, those the pool parties, those are cool. I know we'd always talked about doing an adult pool party, and doing it at a rooftop would be pretty awesome, but we never quite made that happen.
Well, look at this. Dreams may be coming true.
Do we say no peeing in the pool, or do we just go fuck it? People are drinking, accept the fact that people will be pissing in the pool.
Yeah, you could say that all you want.
You're right, because you never know anyway. That red dye does not exist, y'all.
Yeah.
You think that at this time, though, with the time of inventions, that dye would be, someone would figure out a way to, if someone pissed in the pool, that dye would come, be seen, and you'd be outed.
And they put it out there like that'd be a deterrent. A lot of the people I know would be like, oh, hey, look, man, hey, it's red, hey, it's my piss.
If there's any party that needs it, it's a KVJ pool party.
You're so right.
I encourage people, like, I was going to go pee in the bathroom, but man, it's more fun to see all this red dye come out.
All my friends who are the drunk jackasses who would love to see colored pee.
Yeah.
Yes. You're right.
Yeah, so that ain't gonna fly. So if you had outdoor plans, probably got to maybe shift them. We were thinking about going and watching the parade on Saturday, but I don't know if that's gonna happen if it's raining. So probably not in the cards for us. So yeah, because my daughter's place is right there, right on the New River. Beautiful.
No.
Can you watch it from her place and stay dry?
I'm not sure how far the Winterfest boat parade goes. Yeah,
Okay.
I mean, we could have if it goes by. I don't know if it extends down to where she is or where it starts, because I remember the one time that we saw it. We were right there at the hotel right by the Cheesecake Factory.
Yes.
And so that's kind of the heart of, where you're going to be checking it out.
And Cheesecake Factory said is done. At
The one at City Place in West Palm.
That one's definitely
The one
gone.
in Fort Lauderdale's good.
Still
it's going to stay
standing?
there. Yeah,
Okay.
it's still standing. Going to stay there.
And you feel like the one in Fort Lauderdale that will stay there?
Yeah. They don't. The plans they've got with Los Olas is only going to be maybe the street itself, because they've got kind of a median with trees in it, and that's the debate. Do they widen it and get rid of the trees? And so that's the big fight.
Look, I get stuck in nostalgia a lot of times, and I don't want to be a guy that is Cheesecake Factory just in trouble across the board, or does that name, that brand, still got some balls to it, baby? People still love Cheesecake Factory.
It ain't Boston Market.
That's what I mean.
Oh,
Yeah, that's
dang.
but I didn't
Yeah.
realize Boston Market. I knew it down here in West
Was
Palm Beach. It was shitty.
on its last leg,
But I
yeah.
didn't know it was on its last
Yeah.
leg. And I love me a Cheesecake Factory. And I remember you talking about restaurants like an Outback or a Chili's at.
No, I think Cheesecake is still popping. Yeah, Angie in Hollywood said, Cheesecake is still popping in Boca. And yeah, they're still open a lot of places. The only thing I could think with Cheesecake that might be tough for them, you always want to stay with the trends of what is going to be going on. And tapas, light bites, so many people on fucking semaglutide now, they can't eat more than just a thimbleful of food. And
There'll be another cycle coming up of all the people that come off the semaglutide and start eating again. That will happen.
But they do. The thing I will say about Cheesecake, they had a lot of options, and they do have a lot of side small plate things. They got a lot of options.
if they haven't,
do.
I haven't been there for a while, mainly because I am small plate guy. I don't get anything more than an appetizer at any restaurant now. And so for me, it didn't seem to, mesh with what I typically eat.
Cheesecake is special because they've got an appetizer, then they have a small. It's almost like they have two appetizer menus.
Yeah.
And sometimes if they got something else going, you could argue they got three little things going on top of a menu.
I should go back. I think the only thing for Cheesecake, it feels like it's maybe a little bit of a later place. I don't know how. And I know they're open during the day, but for whatever reason, we don't go into Cheesecake hardly ever. And I don't necessarily know why. We like more open air type places. And that's usually what seems to draw us in. If a place looks open and airy, then that's usually where we wind up during the day.
But there's certain restaurants I say on the radio, and I can tell from the chat room's reaction, y'all's reaction. It's a bird place, and not everyone loves it. Do people look at a cheesecake as a decline, or is everyone still going, fuck yeah, man, no, cheesecake,
Still
it still
popping.
hits, it's still popping?
I mean,
it's
Angie
on
just-
a decline, but it's still popping. It can be both. It's not like it was 10 years ago.
feel that?
It is not the heyday of the cheesecake. Some people that I know that look for elevated cuisine, make fun of the cheesecake, the decor, the whole vibe, the whole thing.
Well, it might call, because, one comment that we have here is that I enjoy cheesecake. It's just too pricey for me to regularly visit. That's Toph that said that. And so my question is, if you're into elevated food, you may look down on cheesecake.
Yes.
And if you're not the elevated food person, which I'm not typically, I would look at it and be like, it's just too expensive. And so I'm going to go to a more reasonably priced place that maybe doesn't try to come off like it's so fancy and it's a little bit more affordable.
Cheesecake caters to me, people like me who
Me's cake.
just that love bulk and the fucking just sweets of the world.
Yeah.
You're gonna get my money.
And like I said, there's two things I think that it goes against. I don't think people are eating as bulky, and then I don't think people are eating as sweet. So people
And that's what you're bulk and sweet.
I feel like Kevin's talking from. You don't run in the same circles as I do. I know because you're not in that
but
world.
I'm looking at. I go to a shit ton of restaurants, and I read all the news about who's opening up and all that, and following the trends and lifestyle. It's just it is the style is a lot of people are eating less food. There's a lot of people that try to stay off the carbs and the sugars. That's not just me. There's a lot of people doing that. And a lot of the restaurants you're seeing that are doing well are offering up those options.
I'm just saying, America, we're a bunch of fat fucks and we love our food, and you run in a circle of people that may not be foodies that love the shit that's out there. Go to the
Yeah.
Midwest and tell me.
Well, I'm talking about South Florida. And
He wants you to go to the Midwest, so pack your bag.
Yeah, I do know, people in the Midwest, they do like to eat and they don't care as much. But in South Florida, the trends that I've observed, that have been it. And, the places that are popping and seem to be doing well, that's typically what they're going with. Like, for instance, I don't know if you saw, but they're going to be doing another El Camino opening up on Friday in Boca this time.
Okay.
It's going to be their biggest one. And, they have light bites and it's trendy and it's airy. And in fact, I think they got this huge table or something like that outside that a lot of people can kind of sit around. And so they've got different kinds of things. So that fits a little bit more. That seems to be what's really popping and working in South Florida. This is going to be like their fourth or fifth one, so that's one of the chains that's working really well.
I really wish we were on some kind of a food panel right now. There was a debate, a moderator.
Okay.
I want to keep going back. I love food debates.
Yeah, I at least that's what I sense. Where do you think things are trending, Virginia? More bulk and sugar or more light bite and...
I think there's an audience for both of those two different things. I think it depends on your budget. I think it depends on your palate. Some people love to go and I want a bargain. If I'm paying $20 for an entree, it better be bigger than my face. Like that's a real thing. And those people get what they want at cheesecake.
Yes.
They get big, huge portions. And cheesecake's not cheap, but it's not the most expensive in the game.
To your point, you run in different circles, and and so do I. I think the circles you run in are trendy. They are going to be elevated kind of food. I run in different kind of circles, and I just know that the circles I run in, these motherfuckers like their sugar. They love their carbs. There's an audience for both.
Okay.
There really is. We're living in a time where, man, TikTok videos, they're always making pie caking. I mean, there is an audience for that.
There definitely is an audience for stuff that's sugary and carby and big and impressive.
But yeah, the places, like the cool places down in Lauderdale or Miami, they don't fucking want the only sugar they want is booger sugar.
Yeah, that's right. That's their sugar, baby. You're talking about the semaglutide and all that kind of stuff. The one drug that they come out with, I think it was the Zepbound that I had seen not too long ago. They're trying to answer a lot of the problems that have been out there with the semaglutide. One is the supply. They don't want to take away any drugs from diabetics. They want to make it just for people that are using dietary issues. They want to try to make it more affordable, and they want to try to downsize on the side effects that have come from some of it. But the one thing that they're really starting to notice now, and I'm sure the drug companies are going to love this, patients who took that Zepbound, they're losing crazy amounts of weight. I mean, you look at all the celebrities that are out there. Kelly Clarkson, have you seen her lately?
She looks great.
Lost a ton of weight. But the thing that they've noticed is the second they stop the drug, they regain about half the weight.
Oh, imagine
pretty
that.
immediately.
Imagine that. There's not a quick fix, Kevin?
Yeah, because what it does is it makes you, okay, if you're not, you may not understand this if your brain doesn't work this way, but mine works this way. I think about food. I fantasize about food. I get excited about food. I clap my hands when I see yummy, good food. I'm a person that is very susceptible to being overweight. My mom was overweight. Her mom was overweight. I have diabetes on both sides of my family. Like, it's just in my DNA to love to eat and eat and eat and eat and get joy from it. So if you're that kind of person, semaglutide works for you. But it works when you have it in your system, because what it does is it makes you not crave food. It makes you not think about
Even
food.
alcohol. They've had a lot of people that have had alcohol issues, and they took the semaglutide, and it killed their desire for alcohol.
A lot of people don't have the cravings for those things that you put in your mouth. Food, alcohol, bad decisions like sweets and pastries and carbs. And you just don't think about it and crave it like you used to.
I can't speak of any of the X's and O's of any of the stuff you're talking about, but here's the one thing I do know. I love it when I know for a fact someone's fake exercising and lying about them losing weight,
Yeah.
and they're on one of those drugs, and and then someone calls them out, and just to sit back and watch them fight about it, and then the person who's lying about exercising triple down, I'm exercising, and you know for a fact that they're not.
Well, as soon as it's out of your system, you start thinking about the food again.
Yeah.
And yes, of course, you're smaller now, so maybe you're trying to eat better because you really enjoy fitting in those smaller clothes. You don't put it right back on at once.
Yeah.
It's a tapered journey, but if your mind goes back to dreaming of pastries and sweets and treats, and you love food and you dream about food, you're going to go back to that place.
I know somebody, they've been lying about exercising and the strict diet that they on, but they did this. I know this for a fact, okay? They're on social media lying about going to the gym, and someone called them out publicly, and it was amazing to read.
Even when I did quick weight loss, and I had lots of success, going on and off of quick weight loss, but when you're in it, you still crave those foods and you're thinking about them, but you're so ashamed about the public weigh-in that you have to go do on Friday in the middle of the office where everybody can see you that you don't eat the sweets, but you want to. The thing about the semaglutide is you don't want to.
Right. Yeah.
You no longer crave them.
It's stunning just how much weight some people are losing and how fast. It is stunning where I am seeing people that I saw maybe, it felt like 2 months ago, radically different people. One person a couple of weeks ago or a couple of days ago, didn't even recognize him.
Well,
and I felt bad. I was like, oh, okay. And I tried not to come off stunned, but they were a completely different person.
It seems pretty healthy.
It's so clearly that your problem is you're overeating, you love food too much, you make bad food choices.
Yeah.
And if you're a person like that and you go on semaglutide and you can't fight that monkey on your back, as soon as you go off semaglutide, the monkey comes back.
So I don't know if this is a design flaw that they've put in it, but they're noticing that if you're doing the Zepbound and these kind of things, they're trying to mass produce them to take away all the complaints that people had with it before. But this could be the one side effect. As soon as you go off of it, at least half that weight is going to come back. And that's why some people on Wall Street are saying, dude, you got to buy Zepbound. Because think about that. If they lower the price and people stay on it all the time, it could become the best-selling drug of all time.
Until some bullshit fucking you can't tell me it is the best thing for a human to drop that much weight in that little a time.
Sure, yeah,
For some
they're good.
people,
Yeah, it's too early in the game. I don't think they know what the long-term effects could be.
I just...
And there could be some.
And some people are having, because I know a lot of bitches on it. I know more bitches than I can count for you
And I'm
that
exercising.
are on it.
I swear I'm in the gym every day.
No, most of the girls that I see girls on TV that are
Yes.
lying
Yeah.
about it, like Erica Jane on The Real Housewives of Beverly Hills. Okay, bitch, whatever, you're lying. I know people in my life that are on it and talk about it and they're honest about it. And those girls will tell you, like, yeah, I've had some complications from it. There's been some weird things that have started happening to my body that I didn't have happening before I took it. And you just have to be aware of that.
I grew a third clip. What?
What?
What a side effect.
On my forehead.
You had a second clip?
That was the third week I was taking. I didn't want to say anything. I grew a third one.
Yeah, it's going to be interesting to see where these diet drugs land in the next couple of years. And then long term, if a report does come out, be like, oh my gosh, if you did those drugs, now we got a rash of a cancer or a this or a that or three clits or whatever it might be.
That's the scary part.
Whether that's true or not, that report's coming out regardless because there's going to be money to be made by doing that.
That's why when I did it, I never did the full amount they wanted me to do. Like they wanted me to do some like dose that had like a 4 in front of it. And so every time I did it, I would only do like half of what they told me to do. And it still worked. I think they want you to do a lot of it, so you have to keep coming back and getting more of it. I scaled back how much I used of it, and it still had almost the same effects as the full dose, but without as much of the nausea and the weird feeling, especially when I first started it. They wanted me to do like a big full dose, and I found that it'd make me puke on the side of Jay Bird's house quick. So I did not do that full dose after I was puking at every party.
Is one of the side effects to invite people from another country that you don't even know, and then they're mad because they were traveling all night and I didn't have coffee? Is that one of the side effects of the medicine?
Yes, I'm blaming semaglutide for that. That wasn't me.
They were all mad because they've been traveling all fucking day and they wanted coffee at 2 o'clock in the morning.
And you were the American party they just had to hit.
Yeah, I know. And I fake looked for coffee. Is that one of the side effects?
I was so gone by then.
Dog.
I puked and ran.
You were LVP of that party. Least valuable player.
I just took too much semaglutide.
A party that, by the way, I didn't even want.
You're right. Virginia's idea.
Yeah, let's have a garage sale.
What could go wrong?
Well, if you're going out and you love your fast food, but you still want to try to stay healthy, good news. Do you remember the snack wraps you used to have at McDonald's?
Yes.
Yes, I loved those.
Yeah, they're going to be bringing it back. They've been gone for 7 years now, which that's crazy to me. I didn't know they were even gone that long.
Are they going to have the grilled snack wraps or just the fried snack wraps?
Don't know. It just said snack wraps are coming back. I would assume whatever they had before, they're going to have again.
Because they had grilled and fried, and I liked getting the,
I did the
grilled.
yeah.
I felt better about my choices because it's hard. If you're a mom in the drive-thru and your kid wants a Happy Meal, it's like, oh, I would love some nuggets. I would love a cheeseburger. It's hard to resist. But if you can say, give me the grilled snack wrap and still feed the beast, but not be so bad.
Well, what if you're a dad in the drive-thru?
I don't care about you.
There, ladies and gentlemen, gender war Nikki. Yep.
No, I'm just kidding. Dads need snack wraps that are grilled too.
Okay. Grubhub did point out kind of an interesting diet trend. They had their year-end report about what people ordered. And one of the top trends they noticed over the last year was people ordering salads, but they would get a huge side of French fries. I guess in a sense you thought, oh, I'm kind of eating healthy, but you know, I've got the...
Tell me a French fry salad doesn't sound amazing. A French fry
It could
salad.
work.
Well, crispy potato pieces in the salad, that would be amazing.
Oh, you
Yeah.
can,
Like
you can
those
really,
little,
Yeah.
like skinny
I don't hate it.
crispies.
Also, too, don't sleep on pizza salad. You can make a very good Italian pizza salad. Think bread bowl-ish, but think Italian. Your Italian fix in there with some cheese and some also sauce, like some dough shit going on. Oh, man, it's delicious.
It's a salad, but let's just get this straight. We're not on a diet.
No. No, don't make me talk about boring-ass salads.
He gets so mad at a regular salad. If your salad has no melted cheese, he doesn't want it.
I hear you. Grubhub said that French fries were the top ordered side dish. Most requested French fry style was...
Oh, when you say style, like crinkled, you talking that kind of
Truffle fries.
You
Parmesan truffle fries.
You have, I'll give you waffle, sweet potato, curly, classic cut, cheese.
cheese. But I'm voting in my own world. I always go cheese fries.
Uh-huh. Okay, what do you think was the most requested French fry style, Virginia?
Probably classic.
It's probably curly, honestly.
Virginia knows her French fries.
Fuck this world.
Virginia knows French fries.
Personally, I prefer Parmesan truffle fries. Oh, this is so good.
I love talking food with everybody but Virginia.
Yeah, she just runs it, huh?
What's your fucking snob?
I insult your food and then puke on your house.
Jeez, of course we're talking about French fries with truffles.
I did not grab my nipples like you just did.
Did I grab my
Yes.
It went classic cut, waffle, cheese, sweet potato, and curly fries.
Curly was last?
Of those options, yeah.
I don't agree with that. I do love curly.
I honestly, I really like them all, and I think the worst one for me personally is the steak fry, and only because a lot of people don't cook them all the way.
I agree.
And you'll eat them, and in the middle, they're
to me, it's just too much. My mouth gets so dry that it's too much potato.
If they're overcooked, I love me a steak fry. But out of all of them, that would probably be my lower one, just because of that reason.
McDonald's knows what they're doing with the size.
Yeah, that used to not be a controversial statement when you'd say McDonald's, they got the best fries. When they're doing everything right, people push back on that. And I still think McDonald's has amazing fries.
They're not number one anymore in people's hearts?
We get pushback on that. Talking right now, you'll read the chat room. Fuck those fries.
I like more of a dirty fry. I like the size that McDonald's does, but I like when they leave the skin on. I like when they throw like some little scallions in there. I like when they throw like some sea salt and some Parmesan and some like little bits of garlic. I like a dirty party fry.
I'll tell you who's got good French fries is Culver's.
Yeah, some of those other places I've heard that. Like I've heard love for Culver's and the Five Guys and some of those other places that weren't the old standards.
Yeah, Burger Fi, Five Guys, Culver's.
Yeah.
They Five Guys and Burger Fi, they give you a lot of French fries. And I will say they are good. Culver's, they don't give you as much, but I would argue that their cheese fries are really top level cheese fries over here.
Okay.
And they also offer chili fry. I'm not getting paid for this. This is just love of the game, y'all.
This is a freebie?
It's a freebie.
Okay.
This is on the bird.
All right. Yeah, they also came out with the most popular pizza style of 2023 that was ordered via Grubhub. What do you think that might have been?
Standard.
Standard, which means?
Just the regular. Some people call the Brooklyn style the standard, and then I've seen people call, no, it's just the Brooklyn. Your regular slice of pizza, your classic.
Okay, I'll give you the options of pepperoni, cheese, margarita, buffalo chicken, and Hawaiian. Those are the five that are in the top five. In what order do they go?
Fuck margarita pizza.
We like to drink our margaritas.
Okay.
Margarita, that's not my pizza. Margarita pizza tries to trick people into thinking it's a regular cheese pizza, and that is some horse shit gaslighting bullshit.
What all goes into a margarita?
They got the sliced dice bullshit. They've got weird basil.
Yeah, they have like fresh basil on it, like giant basil leaves. You have like the fresh mozzarella. So it'll be like a big, huge hunk of fresh mozzarella as opposed to like the grated up, sprinkled.
I want that 9-year-old.
Margarita is a little bit fancier than just a plain cheese.
I want that 9-year-old kid pizza. Give me a regular cheese pizza, Mom. That kind of cheese pizza. That's the biggest lie out there. People trying to say that the margarita pizza is a cheese pizza.
Calm down, calm down. The vein in your neck is popping again.
Well, someone's got to get passionate around here, damn it.
Pepperoni is always number one, though.
Nope, I bet it's cheese.
It's pepperoni.
Oh, no, she can't be right. Oh, fuck.
It is cheese.
Thank
Oh,
Followed by margarita.
what?
Then pepperoni, buffalo chicken, and Hawaiian pizza was the big gainer in 2023 through Grubhub orders.
Save your birds of shitty Italian emails. I know, just send those to Kevin. He loves reading those.
Let me see, there's a couple other emails here. People got some ideas and thoughts for you. Rachel in Seattle said, I heard Jay Bird talking about Christmas horror flicks. Has he watched Krampus yet? A 2015 comedy horror starring Adam Scott. She highly recommends it.
I have seen that.
What'd you think?
It's pretty good.
Okay. All right.
It's all right.
Then he's printing it in color.
Oh, shit. He's sure that's a lot of color.
They can suck it.
I'm going to drop it in the hallway and say 4 Denny's from the KVJ show on it.
Color.
watch them.
We went out and clicked the link for double color.
Oh, believe me, the story that was told on the air, it has hit the hallways.
Oh, it has?
Oh, yeah. We have a Cuban Missile Crisis situation, Kevin.
So the feelings
It's
of...
just, we're living at a very dangerous time.
And this just makes us print more color.
This right here this conversation, I mean, alone, could get our sweet Denny's in a pickle.
Poor Denny's. He's a hunted man in these halls.
He really did that. There was one person talking a gang of shit about Denny's printing style, which is so hilarious to me.
The weird things that people fight about in an office.
It is funny.
It's so stupid but hilarious.
But someone listening, is going through the
Same thing,
There's somebody in their office there's printing drama going
There's
on.
the printing czar who believes it's their job on this earth to control how much printer ink the company is losing because of over printers like us.
You're right. People's the inner circle drama at any job is always fun to listen to.
Got an email here from Sarah. She said, I want to thank you for all the very special birthday shout-outs. I'm a big fan of college football, just like Kevin is. I've also had to learn to handle my team's losses better as I get older. Although I'm not an Ohio State fan, my heart did feel for the loss for Kevin. My birthday was on December 4th, and the Ducks lost on December 1st. She's an Oregon fan. It was a tough loss. Yes, they lost to Washington. There's a nice big color photo.
Oh, they're cute. Quack, quack.
I'm reading so many comments about people going, KVJ does use a lot of paper.
Paper and color. I mean, we're double offensive.
Our own people are turning on us.
She said on my birthday, Virginia cheered for the Ducks. Kevin even quacked.
Aww.
And there's another large color photo. It says, in this house, we love, hug, laugh a lot, dream big, are grateful, have fun, and cheer for Oregon.
Quack, quack.
There you go. See how it pops in color there?
Oregon's price went down for their plane ticket by about $100.
Are you going to go against the coin?
I sent the idea to Kevin. Maybe we'll talk about it tomorrow.
She says here, I was secretly hoping Jaybird's coin said go to Oregon and that he'd be on the same plane as me or at least at the airport so I could say hi. I struggle with the same question of stay here or go to Oregon every break I get. So she's thinking about the same thing.
Well, if y'all go to Oregon together, y'all can get some drinks.
We got a situation, but I don't feel like getting into it right now. I'm too busy reading the comments about how much paper we waste. It's a lot of
KVJ hates trees, and we are just gluttonous when it comes to printer ink.
Yeah, Sandra said Kevin just dumps it in the trash. That's not the trash. That is the recycling. So we do recycle the papers, but yes, we do.
But he does dump in the trash.
Oh, yeah. And then as soon as this...
I take dumps in the trash. I throw the papers in the recycling.
He recycles, but he shits in the paper basket.
Mm-hmm.
That's so awesome. We're getting called that.
So she said, yes, in another full color photo, I'm obviously a crazy Oregon Duck fan. My dog's name is even Anka, which is Swedish for duck. So there you go.
Do you see so much Oregon Duck stuff up there, Virginia?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Duck heavy.
And it is Bigfoot country. It's weird. That's why I like Oregon. There's so much weird shit for sale everywhere. You want a mermaid plant? Guess what? They got a mermaid plant. You want a Bigfoot toothbrush? They've got that. Hello, guys.
No, we're listening. We've heard it before.
It's the end of the year. I can tell we're all kind of coming.
I've already seen this show. Does anybody have the remote?
Fuck that. You got some balls.
Same old shit, huh?
Oh, double dirt. Deborah over here. Get the
Whatever.
Duplicating
Dirt is fresh and hot, piping hot.
Get the fuck.
Burn your dick.
Suits reminded me when we first got we did the dirt 4 times a show.
And it was fresh every time.
Was Kevin on heroin? 4 dirts, Kevin.
It was a different era, wasn't it? Remember those days? That's right.
It's 2 dirts, and you're still bitching
We
it's 4.
started the show with the dirt. We pretty much ended the show with the dirt. It was just dirt, 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 dirt.
And I roll with all the dirt punches.
I talk too much during the dirt.
You do.
Whatever. Okay, you know what? You got it. Mime treatment here on out. You want mime?
You won't be able to. That is one thing you can't do, and I know how to get you. I'll put a lead story tomorrow. You won't be able to help yourself.
Putting a bet right now. I won't say one single word in the dirt for the rest of this year. Starting today. Starting right now. Yep.
Yeah?
Yeah. Oh, you are fucked. You and Kevin are fucked.
I got a clip for you to play, Virginia, with this girl who wanted to get coffee at 6.
He won't be able to help himself.
That's not the dirt.
Fake actors!
That's not the dirt.
They're fake!
I didn't say segments. I said the dirt of the day.
You sound like Donald Duck. You get all mad.
You sound like a fucking 10 crows from the dump. You don't think I can do it?
You can't do it.
I think if the airline tickets are coming down, you got to go to Oregon. I mean, it wasn't even really a coin. It was a poker chip. I mean, there's...
It was a fake coin.
Yeah, it wasn't even our old lucky coin that seemed like it had some kind of mystical power to it. I mean, it's one poker chip. I mean,
Rocco put that coin in a gumball machine. It's gone forever.
Right, exactly. Somebody else is now reaping the benefits of its amazing aura and luck.
I will say, my sister wasn't too pumped that I wouldn't go because of a coin flip from a Goofy morning show.
Yeah, that's your excuse, yeah.
That didn't go over well.
It's insulting.
Right.
I'm like, but then I was like, well, but I said it on the air, so the audience is going to turn on me. So do I turn on my sister or do I turn on the coin in KVJ Nation?
You can't turn on family.
You can't turn on
Can't turn on family. And that might be how it's perceived.
Oh.
Yeah.
I mean, you can't turn. You're clearly not Italian. You always turn on. No, I'm just kidding.
I'm not Italian. No.
Just kidding.
Siblings don't talk for years.
Oh, yeah, for a grudge?
For a grudge?
Oh, yeah.
It's pretty amazing.
Really?
Oh, yeah. It's going on right now on The Real Housewives of New Jersey. These two power Italian families, they ain't speaking. They refuse to film together.
But I tell you what, though.
Wow.
When they finally do speak, Kevin, it's going to be a lot of tears, and it's going to be very loud. And
Hugging.
It's gonna, so much love. I fucking love you.
That's pretty amazing. All right, let me see. One idea here from Benton said, I was listening to the best of while you guys were on Thanksgiving, and the Do It Bitch episode with Evelyn coming in and giving out the slap shot was so funny. It was even better the second time around when I listened to it. So could we please have a repeat punishment for the final one of the year? That would make my Christmas. The slap shot where you did a slap and then they throw water in your face and then you get slapped.
I say we get as weird as we can on the last
Look,
show.
Evelyn is so into coming in here and kicking ass. She is always game.
Yeah.
She is at top form right now, and she would love to slap the crap out of somebody.
Yeah,
Anybody.
We could consider that. Yeah, we do need to make sure that the last punishment for Do It Bitch is a great one. So we want to end the year strong. So yeah, we'll definitely consider that. So I do appreciate all the ideas. Let me see. Yeah, lots of people about the printer. Why not just load all the emails and photos on an iPad and present it that way to save paper and ink?
Oh, God.
Who's that written by?
Oh,
somebody in our sales department?
Have fun with those awesome comments. Fucking printer comments. Oh, shit.
Yeah, I don't know. I mean, the only thing I could think of, and trust me, I have thought about it before. We try to move quickly between the regular show and the after the show, and I do go through a ton of emails. I mean, if you're pissed now about how many emails I throw away during the after the show, you should see how many I throw away before. Like, you would be so irate.
The ones that don't make it.
Yeah, the ones that don't make, because I do have to go through a lot, because you guys are being, why don't you fucking read that email? I was stupid. So, there's a lot that I do. I probably purge out about 2/3 of the emails to get down to the ones that I think are going to fly the best. So that would be, some editing. We don't necessarily have a system right now to do that, and it might take a good 30 to 45 minutes to do that, to convert all the emails.
Kevin, why don't you just throw it in the box? Okay, all right.
Yeah, so the reason why we do it that way right now is for a time crunch.
Sometimes Kevin won't read it because it's too mean. The email is just so mean.
There might be. There's
be
certain
tears.
reasons. Yeah, there's certain reasons. You got to try to go with what you think's going to play best into the conversation at that moment.
My favorite complaint, and I mean, I know when someone's really mad, they'll go to my personal email. We had a birthday balloon that was behind Kevin for, I guess, a couple months.
Yeah.
It said happy birthday.
And we didn't take it down. And this person was so mad about it. Like, take down that fucking balloon. My OCD is going crazy.
Yeah.
But they were legit mad
You
about
heartless
it.
bastard.
They were so mad about it.
I went down and checked out the new studio. I think it was yesterday or the day before. And it is big.
Yeah?
I'm pretty excited. Yeah.
It's coming along?
I think the audience is going to love it. Yeah, when we get in there. And I don't know what improvements you're going to see on the video. I just hear that it is a better system. It is modern. We've had the same camera system now for 10 years. And I'm not sure it was new when we got here.
Oh, this is some convenience store shit going on.
It is.
From like 98.
It's pretty lame.
Yeah. So, pretty excited about that. So we'll see what that looks like. Hopefully, we're gonna have the new studio sometime in the new year and pretty quick. I've heard hopefully no later than March.
Which is, it's August.
Yeah. So we'll see. We'll hope for the best, and we'll see where it goes. All right. Well, if you'd like to help us waste some paper, send us an email. mail@kvjshow.com.
There's a lot of paper comments.
Yeah.
Trees, schmees.
Yeah. There you go. So appreciate your help in destroying the environment. Y'all have a great day.